Hello everyone and welcome to the Starseed Dragon channel. This is our daily or our new perspective to help us to tune into our intuition and our intuitive nature. So these are great ways to practice our intuition, and let me know what you think about these cards in the comment section below, so we can help each other learn and gain different perspective from these cards. Today we are using the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed, and I have a couple of oracles. So let's get started. We're going to be doing the next 100 card pulls for 6 cards. We already did 100 for 3 card pulls to start us off. And now we're going to gain a wider perspective, right, with 6 cards. So we have gotten the Queen of Earth, Justice, 2 of Fire, Ace of Fire, 7 of Earth, and Messenger of Fire. So the elements are described instead of the suits in the Good Tarot. So Queen of Earth is the Queen of Pentacles, right? So it has everything to do with the material realm that we are currently living in our human experience, right? So it has to do with wealth, abundance, physical abundance, everything material in this world that we can touch, love, and things of that nature. So it is all of our earthly material experiences in this world, right? The Queen of Earth is, I think, probably the most sensual of all of the different queens. Of course, all of the court cards in traditional tarot refer to people traditionally, but I don't necessarily only think of the court cards as potential people, although they could be. I also think about the meanings behind the cards, because people hold all the different aspects of all of the different quartz cards within themselves. So there's that. So the Queen of Earth represents all material things. She's very well loved, and she's very just. She is extremely abundant and a wise counsel. She is very good with giving advice on any matters that have to do with the material realm, whether it be financially, work-wise, dealing with other relationships with other people. She is a very good advice giver. The Justice card is a major arcana. Every time I see the Justice card, the number 11 on the suit, on the deck for the Good Tarot, the number 11 is always the first thing that I see on the Justice card. It always jumps out at me. Justice relates to fairness and being able to balance right versus wrong, yin yang energy, masculine feminine energy. She creates this balance between the two, and makes sure that the scales are balanced and just, right? So there's fairness with that, right? It's always got to be fair with the Justice card. So the Two of Fire is the Two of Wands. Fire is the suit of Wands. So this is a wonderful card, and I love how this person is riding on this giraffe, and the giraffe is carrying the light. And this person does not know where they're going, but they trust that they're moving forward into a place where they were meant to be. They're trusting the universe and trusting that they're going to get to where they're supposed to be. Twos are about balance, about figuring out, both sides of the coin and understanding both sides of the coin, right? And creating balance within them, which is appropriate for it to be next to the Justice, right? Because Justice is all about that balance as well. The Ace of Fire is the Ace of Wands, and aces are a divine gift, a gift from the divine. They're an inspiration and enlightenment, a divine gift, right? It's the Ace of Fire speaks of creativity and success and abundance and that fire in your belly to get that thing done. This suit of fire or wands is also very entrepreneurial. It's very independent and fever-pitched in going for what they're passionate about. It's a very passionate suit, right? So the Ace of Fire is a divine gift of something that is inspired by a passionate pursuit or a passionate endeavor or passionate creativity, right? And then we get to the Seven of Earth, which again, Earth is Pentacles, and it has everything to do with the material world. So the Seven of Earth is you've planted your seeds and you are waiting for the harvest to happen. And during this time, sevens are about deep contemplation, about making sure that questioning whether you took the right path or made the right decision, or you're looking back on where you started at the ace and how you've moved through the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, the 6, because 5s are challenges. You overcome the challenges in order to get to 6, which is a victory or fairness, or getting over that challenge and being victorious in some way, whether it's gaining knowledge or learning a lesson. It doesn't always, getting out of the 5 challenge vibration isn't always a win personally for yourself, right? You could end up walking out of that grief-stricken and discontent and disappointed in the outcome, right? Didn't turn out the way that you wanted it to. But the 6s will remind you of a victory or being able to overcome a certain challenge or a certain emotion or feeling or despair or disappointment, right? Being able to walk away with the lesson. You always, if you get to the 6 from the 5, you always walk away with something, right? Whether it's learning that lesson so that you don't have to go and learn it again, because that's never fun, or being victorious over, gaining the knowledge that you needed in order to get to the abundance of the 7, right? That 6 is where you start to plant your seeds. And the 7 is where you have planted your seeds and you're waiting for them to grow and harvest. And in the meantime, 7s are very much about contemplating how you got to where you are now and thinking about how does one of the readers on YouTube from the Minnow Pond, he always says, is the juice worth the squeeze? That's that contemplation. You know, is all of this labor that I've gone through, all of this going through this personal journey, has it really been worth it, right? So that's what 7s are about, contemplating your journey thus far, waiting for the fruits of your labor to harvest, right? And then we get to the messenger of fire. Now, in the Good Tarot, they have pages, which are the children of the court cards, right? And messengers in the Good Tarot are equivalent to knights, okay? So this would be the Knight of Wands, and it's all about creative endeavors. In traditional tarot, the Knight of Wands is like the player of the deck, right? He's in and out, and, you know, he'll, you know, create some kind of passionate feelings or passionate creative endeavor or whatever, and then disappear, right? So the messenger of fire is coming in swiftly with a swift message, a swift offer. It may not linger around, right? But it's something that starts something else, right? So when we put all 6 of these cards together, what is your intuition telling you about these 6 cards? We have the beautiful Queen of Earth with her abundance and maturity and her good advice, and justice next to the Two of Fire implies that a decision in creating some sort of balance is in your favor, right? Or is in whoever we're reading for is in their favor, right? And then the Ace of Fire, after this balance happens, this Ace of Fire comes in, and it's some kind of creative inspiration, some passionate inspiration to create something new. And the 7 of Earth is about contemplating how wonderful it would be if this new creation, this new inspiration that you're so passionate about would come to fruition. And it's going to come quickly with this messenger of fire, but it may not be long lasting, right? Because the messenger of fire is swift and it may not stick around, right? Unless you continue burning those embers and keeping that fire lit. It's not going to stick around, right? What is it that your intuition is speaking to you in these cards? Let me know in the description box below. And then we have some oracle cards. So let's see how these oracles relate to these beautiful cards here. So we have Into the Lonely Woods, which is my new favorite deck, oracle deck, right? 16, A Time for Healing. Isn't that the truth, right? A Time for Healing, number 16. Let me read from the book here. At times, amidst the travails of the world, we find ourselves keening for the soft touch of the healer, of one who knows the right way to bring back to life the dimming light within our souls. The healer's touch may feel far from you, but if you take a moment and allow the ancient ones to come to you, you will feel a tender hand upon your brow, offering you the energy of the universe. Allow yourself to be restored by this ancient form of blessing and healing, even if human hands are far away right now. Imagine. Close those weary eyes. Know the ancient ones are with you, and let them reweave the fibers of light that make you into the being of radiance you so truly are. Isn't that beautiful? That really works very well, especially with this Queen of Earth, Justice, Two of Fire, and this inspiration of the Ace of Fire. Don't have any doubts with this Seven of Earth. Keep that fire lit, right? Interesting. So then we have a Making Magic card. Let's see. Safe and happy travel. Protection from harm when journeying. That is a beautiful symbol. Beautiful. What is it that your intuition is telling you about today's cards? Let me know in the comment section below. Other than that, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.